Yeah, that's right. Give it up for our CSL Dallas band. And welcome to CSL Dallas, heard around the world from the heart of Texas. And we are so glad that you are here with us today. And we are a spiritual community where we can be our most authentic self. And we invite you to go deeper into spirituality and apply universal principles as we are transforming the world one life at a time. And today, we are focusing on creating in the light with Reverend Marquita. So we want you to join us in this celebration, first and foremost, by giving a round of applause for our CSL Dallas music team.
morning, CSL Dallas. In the room and around the world and online and everywhere. CSL Dallas spirit is everywhere. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, yes. I'm Darlene Franklin, and I am your platform assistant today. And as always, we will begin with reading our purpose statement, where we are what? Radically inclusive, spiritually progressive, transforming lives, and so it is. So today, if you're looking for a meaningful way to get connected at CSL Dallas, this is your moment. We're now inviting you to register for our upcoming Step Out in Faith program beginning in April. You can participate in a small group, either in person or online, creating space for connection, reflection, and spiritual growth in a supportive community. This year's theme is Expanding Hearts, Exploring Spirit. Together we'll enter our spiritual laboratory through, I never use that word laboratory so much. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing to get in there and play, but we will be engaging in discussions, guided practices, and real-life spiritual experiments designed to help you integrate spirituality in your everyday life. You ready to take the next step? I only heard 5 people. Yeah, let's go! It's important. You ready to take the next step? Register today by scanning the QR code on the PowerPoint slide or find it on the newsletter that was handed out at the beginning of the celebration. For those of you online, you can go to our events tab and then click on the home study group box to get to the registration link. We can't wait to grow with you. We are excited to invite you to a special night of community and meaning. CSL Dallas Seder Dinner on April 1st, starting at 6 p.m. This isn't just a meal. It's an experience where ancient tradition meets heart-centered connection. Imagine gathering around a beautifully set table as candles flicker and stories of liberation and hope are shared through music, symbolism, and conversation. Each part of the evening, from the symbolic foods to the uplifting moments, is designed to nourish your spirit and deepen your sense of connection with others. Whether you're curious about the traditions of the Seder or have participated before, this inclusive celebration includes everyone. You'll enjoy rich flavors, thoughtful pauses, laughter, and moments of reflection that make this evening truly unforgettable. This is a family-friendly event, so head over to csldallas.org and get registered now. Also, as a reminder, this will take place this will take place instead of, is that supposed to say that? Of our typical Wednesday night meditation. So mark your calendar also for April 5th to celebrate Easter. Easter is here. Celebrate with us in a way that awakens to the heart and invites new possibility. This year's message, The Rising Heart, begins with stirring music and a powerful visual experience that reveals themes of rebirth, new life, and the limitless potential within each of us. Through an inspiring talk and shared ritual, we will breathe in more life together as a community. As the service comes to an uplifting close, the children will join us and we'll continue the celebration with an Easter egg hunt. I'm going to be a part of that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a part of that. So we'll have joyful music and a visit from the Easter Bunny. Bring your family, invite your friends, and join us for a beautiful morning of renewal, connection, and rising hearts. As we are talking about Easter, the choir would like you to join them each Thursday on March 9th, 26th, and April 2nd for rehearsals leading up to the big day. So stretch your vocal cords and share your talent here with us. For more details, talk to Candy or Glenda. Raise your hand so people know who you are. Okay. So as we continue with our expanded Wednesday nights, we would like to invite you to bring your favorite dish to our upcoming community potluck this upcoming Wednesday, March 18th. We will be meeting at 6 p.m. prior to the start of meditation to sharing good food and connection time. Now, let's settle into this morning with our music team, Candy, Aaron, Glenda, Shar, and Willeen. You know, I always have to look. I have to look. Along with our CSL Dallas band, Brad, Jonathan, and Matt, and let's go within and center with our spiritual coach, Brenda Stein. Okay.
It's always up in the sound booth, right? But not today. That's right. One, two, three, four. Flow, Spirit, flow through me as I open up to be an expression of your unfolding peace. Show, Spirit, show through me as I open up to be an expression of your unfolding love. Flow, Spirit, flow through me as I open up to be an expression of your unfolding peace. Show, Spirit, show through me as I open up to be an expression of your unfolding love.
Taking a breath as easily as the air moves through your body, Spirit moves through our lives. Spirit is in, through, as, around, is everything, everywhere, everyone, always. What I know to be true is that one life, that one energy, that one peace that flows through all of life, knows how to unfold easily in peace, harmony, and love. For that is the nature of Spirit, and as Spirit is everything, that means that is each and every one of you within the sound of my voice and beyond. So as we breathe in that Spirit, we release into that flow, knowing that we co-create the peace and love that there is. We anchor this together by saying, and so it is.
Flow, Spirit, flow through me as I open up to be an expression of your unfolding peace. Show, Spirit, show through me as I
just bear with us here.
Whatever that first song
We got this. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Right there. Two. Two. I can change the world with my own 2 hands, make it a better place. We can do it. All right, here we go. What's the name of the dang long song? Make me an instrument.
Our music team, our wonderful band, and our special guest, Michael. Woo-hoo! Oh, wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. So do you know who you are now? Do you understand that you get to do this with your own two hands? More than your own two hands, your heart. All right, so that's why we get to do this again, right? The song was talking about with our own two hands. And then the next song was, I am an instrument of peace. I want us to get that real clear today. We are the ones. Stop looking out here to somebody else and something else. We're the ones. Say, I'm the one. I'm the one. That was pretty good. Let's do that again. Breathe first. Breathe. Now say it. Yes. Yes, you are. So with that, no, not that. No, not that either. Am I going the wrong way? No. Go forward, huh? You should.
is what you get for messing up the flow, okay? Don't mess up the flow. Okay. What are we talking about today? Just a few of y'all know how to read that, okay. Create in the light. It is true. That's where we're headed today. So, with that, here's our outcome for today. Should you choose to accept it, of course, and we get there, because I never know what's really going to happen. But anyway, we're going to move from reacting to life to consciously co-creating with it. Now, I know you know this intellectually. I'm asking for something a little deeper. I'm asking for you to get it and decide that you're going to do this from this moment forward. Are you with me? Yes. Good. Okay, cool. Here's how we're going to get there. We're going to deal with the light of understanding, the creativity that's actually hidden inside of problems, and the power of radiant consciousness. It is still Women's History Month, so I bring to you today these three women: Jane Addams, who is the founder of Whole House; Katherine Johnson, who is the brilliant scientist, and through her work and calculations, we ended up being in space; and then Wangari Maathai, and she is the founder of the Green Belt movement. So we're going to use these three ladies as we go through. You're okay with that, yeah? Yes. Good. Glad to hear it. So there are two ways that human beings tend to deal with change. Now, we've just had change in the last few months as Dr. Petra has retired and I'm here. And so there's two ways human beings normally work with it. I'm not saying you, but I do want you to just check out if you're one of those people. We tend to maybe resist change, which only creates interesting stuff in our lives, or we tend to manage it. We manage change. It's like, okay, I can do this with willpower and all of that. But there really is a third way. And this third way is deciding that we're going to co-create with spirit as change comes along. Much more empowering, much more positive, and has a great effect on our lives, one that we can embrace and want. Would you like to do the third one? Yes. Great. You guys are easy. All right. So last week we explored life in the midst of opposition. So we're not really continuing the idea of opposition, but we are deciding that opposition, change, and all of that is our opportunity to create with spirit. So we'll explore the creative power that's available to us even in the midst of all the other stuff. So our first idea is, excuse me, the light of understanding. So understand first that none of us get to really, really experience and know the all of the all. That's not how it happens. And as a matter of fact, we don't even get to really understand the complete entirety of life itself or spirit. No. What we end up experiencing is our perception of spirit. Hear that. I don't care what your life is like, how good it is, how not good it is, none of that matters. What you're experiencing is your perception about what spirit is, God is, Buddha is, whatever you call the creator, and what your life is. You're experiencing your exact perception of it. Not the capital T, true, capital R, reality. That's much, much bigger. And so in that, when you really understand and get that, you stop tripping so much off of the small stuff because you recognize that I'm only experiencing my perception of something. There's something greater and something bigger. That leads you into a whole different other path in how we do life. Let's see, as a matter of fact, and tell me if you've ever experienced this, that human beings have a tendency to talk negatively about life, worry about life, talk about the ain't it awfuls. Anybody know anybody that's like that? Just a few, y'all? Oh, a few more hands. So human beings is one of the things we've been taught to do that, and so that's what lots of people do. But not you. Everybody say, not me. Not me. Not me. Now make sure you abide by that when you leave these doors, okay? No, there's much going on. I first do want to introduce you, though, to talk about Jane Addams, because what we have decided to do is that we come to places like this, not the water cooler thing while we talk about the ain't it awfuls, but instead we come to places like this to talk about the delight of God, the delight of spirit, the delight of life itself, and the delight of love. Have you noticed that in here? Some of y'all? Jane Addams. Jane Addams lived at a time when urban poverty was just overwhelming, and she could have spent her life doing that water cooler thing and analyzing the problem, talking about the problem, belaboring the problem. But instead, she decided to do something different. Instead, she decided to imagine a new possibility about community, which I love that. I love that. She also didn't do the, now how do I go about fixing the world? Sometimes we go about, I have to go and fix the world. Instead of going into, this is why we call it the laboratory this year, right? Instead of asking the question, getting curious, and instead stating, so do tell, what wants to be born here? Out of the conditions that you see, instead of doing the ain't it awfuls, the question is, what is Spirit really wanting to create because of the condition? So what she decided to do is she purchased, I don't know if she purchased, but she founded a settlement home called the Hull House. And a lot of the rich people at that time, that's what some of them were doing. And part of it was so that they weren't looking down on the poor. They didn't treat them condescendingly. Instead, they saw them as their neighbors. So she and the others lived in the settlement houses that they created, which is so amazing to me. And then there was the educational piece and the not exploring, what's the word I'm trying to use? I don't know, the word's gone, so we're gonna leave it. But basically, she decided that it was time to not only educate, but to uplift in a way that could be permanent for people. And she did this through many means in the settlement house. So again, she didn't look on the bad stuff, so-called bad stuff in the world as, oh, I gotta fix it. Instead, it was what wants to be born here. And now individuals who were so-called poor received the love, the caring, not from someone who was outside of where they live, looking down on them, but someone who was living with them as them. Where are you in your life looking at something so it ain't it awful and too bad for them and blah, 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 and what we do when we do those kinds of things, we're creating a sense of separation. We're not healing the world as the world could be because we're looking at it as somebody other than me. Check out when you go this week where your consciousness moves into them versus me. I am them. And from that space, then you ask the question, what is mine to do? Yes? Albert Einstein says something like this when he talks about the light of understanding. Oh, I'm sorry, not true. So Ernest Holmes says, the life is a mirror and reflects back to the thinker what he thinks into it. So we have the thought moves into belief. Check out what you're believing about others. The belief then moves into perception. Check out what you're perceiving about others and yourself. And then that then continues to create not only your experience, but the experience of the world. Am I trying to put the whole world on your shoulders? No. But what I am saying is that you are so much more powerful than you give yourself credit for. Therefore, use your power in a way that uplifts our world and uplifts you and your neighbors. Yes? We're powerful enough to do this. Well, that's not where I want to go. So really? I'm having fun here today. Can you tell? It's very interesting. So the second point, I think we belabored the first one, which is the light of understanding, which is simply I'm asking you to not separate yourself from those that you think your perception is that they are not only not like you, but they are less than you. Now, I know some of you are going, Marquita, I don't think people are less than me. Okay, I'll go there. I just don't know what your subconscious is doing. So, just a thought. It's just a thought. All I'm doing is putting out thoughts, all right? So what the world does, though, is worry and all of that. And that does not do us any good to begin to worry and be concerned about what's going on. What it is an invitation that invites us to create. Every time you start to get concerned or worried about something, I just want you to check yourself and go, so what is Spirit telling me? What wants to be born here? What do I get to create instead of worrying? Worry contributes to the noise. Choosing and asking the question, what is it I get to create in this, and who am I really, moves you into a vibrational light, a vibrational pattern that really can contribute to the world. Again, you are much more powerful than you think you are. Therefore, everything you do is power, is energy being released through you. So I'm simply asking that you release that which contributes to the world and you in a more positive and powerful way than doing the ain't it awfuls or seeing people separate or doing poor them. Yeah? Albert Einstein, no problem can be solved from the same level of the consciousness that created it. Whatever you're going through in your life, whatever it is, whatever the situation is, if you're so stuck, and you know how the mind, it just spins and it keeps going. Anybody have a problem and the mind just kept going and going? Anybody ever do that? Just a few of y'all? Look, let me be the first to say I have done it. Anybody else done it? Right, okay? So all I'm asking is that you catch it when you do that, and then notice that you're doing it, and then instead, Ernest Holmes says this. He says, the solution, though, to every problem lies in spiritual realization. More than I love Spirit, I love God, I love the Creator. More than affirmations, more than just the mental or just the heart. We get to have a spiritual realization. The way we do that is taking up the question, what is Spirit wanting to create through me? I'm talking about this a lot because I decided, as pulling all of this together, I decided, so Marquita, where in you do you think there's a problem? And then to work what we're talking about. So I'm not standing up here today just talking. I'm talking because I got to have a realization of my own before I got to talk to you. So I am asking you to do this work because I know it to be real. Are you with me? Yes. Okay. So to be transparent, or whatever, when my son was 17, I was the teen director over the Alaska Center for Spiritual Living, and we went to teen camp, and we came back from teen camp, and on July 4th, my son woke up speaking gibberish. Maybe some of you have heard this story, and if you're not, it's all right. The first thing that happened was the knee-jerk reaction. Oh my God, what is going on? How come he thinks he's speaking English and we can't understand a word he's saying? So, of course, we rushed him to the hospital and went through that. And at the same time, I got on the phone with my sister-in-law from my ex-husband, which is his biological father. And I said, this is happening. And she just wept and kind of said, Marquita, I'm so sorry. Mental illness runs through my family. They came back. The doctor says, this looks like schizophrenia. That was the first diagnosis. Through that, and I'm going to tell you what it felt like to me at that time, through that hell, I did everything that I just told you not to do. I worried. I doubted God. I went through it. And then I decided it was time to choose differently. And I leaned into Spirit. And in that, one of the main things that got me through was I sang the song by Ricky Byers, I Walk in the Love of God. I've been here before. I've sang that song. But I put his name in the place of I. And I sang it day in, day out, hour after hour, because I needed a tool to move me from the appearance of what was happening into the truth of who he is. And it is the one main tool I use to get me through all the stuff year after year that we went through. I don't say this to prove that I can do this. I'm saying to you, when life hits and it's hell, that you can do the knee-jerk reaction of the worry and all that, but I want you to catch yourself and choose to lean into the truth of whatever's really happening and say, what is happening? Get curious about it. What wants to be born and what wants to be created through me as this appearance is happening? And what I discovered a couple years down the road, or however long it took, was that I had completely evolved. I changed. Because you see, before my son had this going on, I was afraid of them people, crazy people, weird people. Oh, I had all kind of names. And I would absolutely cross the street if I saw someone like that on the, oh, no, 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 no. But through this experience, I realized there's nothing to be afraid of. I realized that this person is having an experience, and my job was to see through and love. I stopped crossing the street. When I saw someone in front of me, that was that. I stopped looking at them as there's something wrong with them. This is spirit expressing through them. And a certain peace came over me that has never left me. I'm asking you, where in your life have you separated people from you because they're different than you? And what is the perception that you keep having? What is the belief turning into perception, turning into your experience of people outside of yourself? Someone different than you. Take a breath. Katherine Johnson went through something similar but different. Katherine Johnson, and she was in the movie Hidden Figures, if you've seen that movie. Yeah, right. So she calculated trajectories of Alan Shepard's groundbreaking 1961 space flight. That was our first time going into space. She verified the calculation of John Glenn's first American orbit of Earth. She computed the trajectory of Apollo 11's flight to the moon, and she worked on the plan that saved Apollo 13's crew and brought them safely back to the planet. For her accomplishments, President Barack Obama awarded her the Presidential Medal of Freedom in November 24, 2015. This is a woman who chose, besides the fact that she was facing racism and sexism, what she understood was that which is within her belonged in the same room as all the white men who were doing all the calculations and all that. She knew her gift. She knew her strength. And she decided that society would not be telling her what to do. She belonged in the room. And so here's the point here. When you get who you really are, when you understand why you're here on the planet, you stop looking at approval and confirmation from out here, and you go do the work that is yours to do. You love because it is your life blood to love. You create peace within you because it is who you are. Do you really think we chose that song just so we could sing the song? No. We sing the song so it can remind us, I am an instrument of peace. And in this time, in this society, we need that. Say with me, I am an instrument of peace. I am an instrument of peace. Breathe it in. That is the truth of your nature. And this world and this community need you to remember it and live it. Yes? Good. I'm glad to hear that. It says on here, she didn't merely overcome discrimination. She became the intelligence that redefined possibility. You can look at her and go, wow, isn't that amazing? And that's great. Now say to yourself, wow, aren't I amazing? Spirit is willing and ready to express through you just as greatly as it has in Jane Addams, as it has in Katherine Johnson and Wangari Maathai. You cannot keep an old identity and graduate from your current problem. Ever think of that? You cannot keep your old identity and graduate from your current problem, which is why we have to ask the question, or we don't have to do anything. We can ask the question, what is trying to be born through me? What's trying to give birth through me? As I look at this problem, What's trying to be birthed through me? And just this morning, I sat with that again, and what came up, I was like, oh. And I was thinking about the so-called problem and seeing the solution there and went, oh. And then I realized, Marquita, it's not just for this. It's for your entire life. It's time to create something else. Truth, truth. I love Audrey Hepburn's saying, nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Isn't that great? Love it. So it becomes possible because we create the field for possibility to happen. All of us have this opportunity to do this. What field are you creating? And sitting in here, we know it's a magnificent, amazing field of energy. It's just love, it's fabulous. When you walk out those doors, I want you to carry that, carry this sermon, some part of it, whatever part works for you, or the song, and create the field of possibility to move through you. And let go of anything unlike that which the things you don't want in your life. So when creativity deepens, something extraordinary happens. The radiant consciousness creates effortless attraction. The more we choose to shift and make sure that we're in the vibration of the highest good, of the highest consciousness, of spirit itself, and we get that, the more we do that, there's nothing for us to fix. There's nothing for us to go and strain and struggle over. There's simply the acceptance of that which is good and beautiful and lovely and prosperous and joyous. And the more we create that field, then we watch possibility happen. We watch the miracles happen, and they're happening through us, not just to us. We are the place where spirit gives. Not your neighbor. Turn to your neighbor and say, yeah, but me too. Turn to your neighbor, yeah, but me too. Yeah, but me too. Ernest Holmes, we attract to ourselves that which we first become in consciousness. It's simply the way it works. This isn't mystical poetry. It's simply the metaphysical law doing the thing that it does all the time. Wangari Maathai was a pioneering Kenyan environmentalist, activist, and the first African woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize. She began planting trees because she recognized poverty and environmental sustainability. But here's what I love. She didn't just plant trees, and she didn't just get people to start planting trees. What she did was planted ecological consciousness. Because she recognized what was happening in her country, and people still weren't able to feed and eat and all of that. So she recognized that if we plant more trees, obviously, the world is better off. There's no harm in planting more trees. And then she got more people to do that. It became an entire movement, the Greenbelt movement. One person, asking the question, not looking on how awful it is, but asking the question, what is trying to be birthed here? And then being willing to be that field of possibility so it can be birthed through her. And in her givingness, more people come, and more people come, and more people came. I love this. She became the field that change organized around. Change didn't change her. Well, it did, for her to open up and become something bigger, and then all of life organized itself around her. This is the teaching. This is the teaching. We get to become so much more what is trying to get birthed here, what is trying to get created here. I am that love. I am that peace. What wants to be born through me? What is that? And sitting in this space and allowing that superconscious, or whatever word you want to give it, intuition, whatever it is, to move through you. And then getting up and acting. This is our lot. Say yes. Yes. Are you ready? Are you willing? Yes. Well, then let's play with it some. Oh, let me give you your not homework assignment. This is the experiment for this week, should you choose to take it up. The question is, what wants to be born through me right now? When you get something, go ahead, write it down, then act from it, and then simply observe what shifts in your life, because there will be a shift. Write it down, act from it, and observe. Are you willing? Yes. Let's start right now. Take a breath, please. Take everything off your lap, put everything down. So we've spoken about perception, worry, and becoming. Now let's experience something. Take a breath and let it go. One more time, breathe and release it. Let the breath remind you that life is already moving through you. Take one more breath and let it go. Bring to mind something in your life that feels like it's an obstacle or a problem. Not a super big thing, just something real, though. Notice what's happening in your body as you think about it. Maybe a little tightness, a little concern maybe some mental activity, thinking. This is the field of worry. Don't judge it. Just notice it. Now gently ask within, what wants to be born through me here? Let go of the how do I fix it, but what is life creating through me? Just allow that question to open up space within you. Now imagine a soft light in the center of your chest. Not dramatic, but just steady. This light is understanding, creativity, divine intelligence. With each breath, allow it to expand and fill your whole body. And then extending beyond your body. You're not solving a problem here. You're simply becoming a field where possibility can land. Silently say to yourself, life is creating through me. I am willing to become. I create in the light. And so it is right here, right now, in this space, we recognize the allness and the power of the one, that which created all things out of itself, even in this very moment. We are the field where spirit gets to create and live from. We are that. We are peace, we are love, and we are ready to open up and allow spirit to create through and as us. This is our true nature. We simply yield to it, and we allow it to be. Releasing this into the infinite law with such deep gratitude, we so give thanks. All praises be unto the one. And together we affirm, and so it is, and so it is.
That was powerful. I don't know why I have to always get up here when things are so powerful and it moves through me. Then I got to focus on this paper. And I am excited. It's just, can't stop smiling. But anyway, if we could have our licensed practitioners, spiritual coaches, please stand. If you would like spiritual support, please feel free to connect with one of these practitioners. You can find them near the Peace Room after the celebration. Now is the time for our offering. Please give generously to the work of CSLDallas and be a force for good in the world and in your own life. Let us read our affirmation together. I am rich in the abundance of spirit. I am open channel for the divine flow. Every area of my life demonstrates a wealth beyond measure. I know that CSL Dallas is rich in the abundance of spirit. We are blessed and a blessing as we demonstrate our divine good in the world. And so it is. And so it is. So remember, there are many ways to give. You can donate online by going to the Give button on CSLDallas.org, by check, or putting cash in the offering basket being handed out now. Take a breath. That was powerful. Thank you, Reverend Marquita, for that today. That was really powerful. Just got to say that. So, curious about the heart and soul of science of mind, the philosophy of science of mind, Essential Earnest is an 8-week online class where we'll explore the powerful practical teachings of Ernest Holmes in a way that's thoughtful, engaging, and totally real for everyday life. This isn't just theory, it's a chance to ask big questions, share insights, and discover how these timeless ideas can truly support your spiritual growth. Whether you've taken classes before or just wanted to understand Ernest on a deeper level, join practitioner Avis Ives on Thursday, March 26th for this online 8-week deep dive, and register for this course by heading over to CSLDallas.org and clicking on the Education tab. Join us on March 29th from 12:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. for Improv 101 with Joe Tinker. That's going to be fun. Yes, it is. Dive into the fun of improvisation as you build skills in active listening, collaboration, creative communication, spontaneity, and confidence, all while having a great time and making new friends. This interactive workshop is free, and the Dream Space youth will be selling sandwiches and chips prior to the start of the workshop. Child care will also be available so that there is nothing holding you back from taking a chance to try some improv games and exercises, maybe even play in a scene with a group. Registration helps us know how many participants will be here, so head over to the events page on CSLDallas.org and click on the special events section to get registered. And now we have an announcement from Reverend Thad.
Hello, everyone. A few weeks ago, we announced that Reverend Sharon Lynn had passed, and so I just wanted to remind you we will be having a private ceremony memorial next Sunday, March 22nd at 2 p.m. If you have any questions, reach out to me or Tracy Brown. Thank you.
So as you may have noticed, coming in today, we have several tables located outside of the sanctuary in our Barong Lounge. Today is our spring volunteer fair. Learn about the various opportunities for you to share your gifts and talents, from helping with culinary delights, supporting events, to empowering our youth with your gift. And your gift matters. So find your place here at CSL Dallas and join us right after the celebration today. So with that being said, thank you all, let us stand, for being in community with us today. Rise as you are able and help us sing out this celebration with the CSL Dallas music team.
1, 2, 3.